Hello everyone and welcome to Fit for Two TV, dedicated to health. I'm Brock Pickin. My wife,
Marta,
is filming with our son Nolan, and today we're doing a review of the Baby Jogger Summit X3. This is a stroller that we have already got a lot of use out of. There's actually an accessory that we purchased that goes with this and allows us to put the car seat in and out of this without having to transfer our son, which is fantastic. More on that in a future video, as well as other accessories that you can get with this. I just want to go through sort of the features of the base model. It's a wonderful unit. It comes in 3 different colors. This one's black. There's, I believe, also a green and an orange, if I'm not mistaken. Retails Canadian dollars for about $540, depending on what retailer you get it from. What I really like about this with respect to jogging is that the shocks on it are fantastic. And I can show you sort of the shock system down here. So it's really rugged. It's good for all sorts of terrain, whether it be on trails, whether it be in the city, wherever it is that you're going. The wheel at the front does swivel, as you can see, but if you wanted to lock that wheel in place, it's just a matter of right here, flipping that back, and then you'll hear it click and lock into place. So depending on whether you're just on the sidewalk and you want to keep that locked, or if you are on a trail that's got some curves, I'm just going to reach down, flip that forward, and we're back to a swivel again, which is pretty cool. Brake at the back is this red thing here, which I just push down on until it clicks, and that is locked in place. That's not going anywhere else. It's got a safety wrist strap that I wear while I'm running, as well as hand brakes, which do come in handy. You wouldn't think they do, but if you are jogging down a hill and you want to kind of control the speed, I do find the hand brakes to be very useful. Undoing the brake, I'm just pulling back up like so, and we are back in action again. Pocket back here where I can throw my keys, my sunglasses, my phone, all that kind of stuff. And there is also this thing here which I can pull back over in case there's rain or that sort of stuff. I want to keep those belongings dry. The canopy here, if I'm keeping the canopy up but I want to see what my child is up to, we've got a little window here as well. We've got one so my son can see the sunlight. This entire canopy has a UV protection of 50, which is pretty awesome. I'm also going to pull this back if I'd like to open this right up. This is good for children up to 75 pounds. So obviously my son does not weigh that much yet, but it does give me the opportunity to use this while I'm jogging with him for quite a fair bit of time as he grows. As I mentioned, there is an accessory that I can put his car seat into. It is compatible with a lot of different retailers of different car seats, so if you just sort of check out online which one it is, you can purchase that accessory so your car seat is compatible. Another feature as well for when your child is big enough to be sitting in the front part here, if you want to lay it right down flat, it's just a matter of squeezing this, pulling that all the way down, and then that part folds all the way back. And you can see in here that your child is almost going to be able to lay completely flat, which is pretty cool. As far as going jogging with a child 6 months and under, you really should check with your pediatrician first, as we have. We just go on very gentle terrain. We're not doing anything insane, climbing mountains, stuff like that. I keep it pretty low-key, and it's just more for keeping his head and neck safe so his head's not bouncing around too much. So there's just that to be aware of if your child is 6 months and under. As well, I do find this to be very useful when I'm just doing everyday things. So even if I'm grocery shopping and I just want to kind of toss my stuff down here, my jacket, a few items, we've got our camera bag down here right now. So I'm just going to show you how it folds up and fits in the back of my truck. It's really, really easy. I'm just going to pull up on this handle here and it folds right over. I'm also going to make sure that I keep the front wheel on a swivel, and that way it's going to sit flat when it goes in the back of my truck. So I'm just popping this in like so, and when that wheel sits flat, that's in. And as for pulling it back out and setting it back up, I'm just going to grab it by the handle and I'm going to push it forward until it clicks into place, and we are off to the races. Time for feedback question, which is, what are some of the features that are important to you when you're looking at purchasing a stroller? Thanks for watching.